I'm Brian Anderson at the table. With Grant Hill and Brent Barry, our report. Order is Allie LaForce. And we've got a pair of teams here that know a thing or two about ball movement, Grant.
Yeah, they really do. I mean, there's a great feel that these teams play with. Two of the smartest teams in the league. They focus on sharing the basketball and keeping everyone involved. This is a matchup for the purist.
Now here's Jackson. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt.
Suns timeout.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
Phoenix calls timeout. Well, these Suns have had a successful past couple of seasons.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, they certainly know the greatness they're capable of. They can give you a lot of confidence out there on the floor, even against other elite teams.
Here's Booker. Outside Craig. He can't get it to go. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Pass to Brooks. Ooh, excellent D there from Ayton.
Despite the defensive presence, he challenges at the rim. Give him an A for effort.
Right wing. Back to Durant. Shoots over Morant. Durant, no good.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
And Morant gets double-teamed. There's Jackson with the three.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
There's a part of KD's game that goes under the radar. It's probably that right there, playmaking.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Pass to Adams. Three-pointer, Brooks. Phoenix grabs the miss.
And the move that really shook up the NBA world. I mean, Kevin Durant asking and receiving a trade out of Brooklyn. Now, with this team, he makes them a title favorite overnight.
Back to Craig. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go, even with the defense not really a factor.
Now here's Bane. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
2 shots.
First free throw is good.
The son of an NBA player, Jaren Jackson Jr. I actually played a bit with his dad, Jaren Sr. in Orlando back in the early 2000s, which means I'm old.
Now a timeout called by Phoenix. And the Jacksons, just the latest father-son NBA duo. Lots of great ones there, Fred.
So true, B.A. The Curry family might be the best ever. The Berrys, including our own colleague Brent. The Thompsons with Clay in the league currently. Just some incredible NBA families to admire.
One more time, your son, you dance team.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And it's Paul off the drive. Good.
You just can't shake Paul. Just takes the hit, absorbs it on his way to the basket.
Pass to Jackson. He's off on that one. Oh, great D that time from Craig. Durant with the bucket.
And that's where Kevin Durant's length really pays off on the inside. Hard to hold him back without fouling.
Jackson outside. Pass to Bane. The rebound by Devin Booker. The Suns leading. Outside Craig. Out to the right wing. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball.
Phoenix ball.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Clock at 6. Here's Booker. No good off the back of the rim. Bane with it. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Kicks it out to Jackson. And here's Morant outside.
Ja Morant.
Sinks the tray.
Morant doesn't need the three-point shot to be effective. There's so much more to his game, but when it's dropping, he's lethal.
Chalk up 2 there. Memphis trailing here.
Remaining in the first 2 minutes.
Now here's Morant. Jackson outside. The three is up. Inside. Here's Adams. No luck on that one. And Phoenix the other way now. And you can tell how much these fans here in Memphis love their Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, B.A., ever since they moved here in 2001, these fans have been so loyal. And the players are also enjoy playing here. Memphis is a fun-loving city with great barbecue and a lot of character.
Now here's Morant. Pass to Bane. Jackson right side. A good look from Bane. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
Here's Ayton. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. And officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
First team foul.
And when Ayton isn't playing basketball, either the live or video game version, he's often drawing.
Yeah, I mean, he grew up wanting to be an architect. I actually hear that he loves blueprints. But probably his most famous sketch, himself dunking on Joel Embiid his rookie year.
And Ayton has done such a good job of staying focused and really staying in his lane. To make the contributions that he does.
Oh, beating everyone to the ball. Great activity on the offensive glass.
And the Suns call time here.
Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis.
Fans in the stands, let's hear it again for your Suns dancer.
50 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Craig. The three is up. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Craig's got 5 points.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Here's Bane. From outside the arc. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
3-point field goal.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Now here's Craig. He's got 5.
Memphis foul. Jaren Jackson Jr. First personal foul.
And he can't get the first one.
Second team foul. At the line for 50.
And the second free throw is good. Brooks outside. Back to Morant. Stolen by Ayton. Here's Durant. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Suns ahead. Up 2. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment.
Here they are, your Suns dancers.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
Off the left rim and out. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. Trailing by 2. Pass to Adams. Outside for Brooks. Lets it fly. Offensive rebound. And it's Adams with the finish.
The motor right now for Steven Adams is humming on the glass, getting after it.
Now here's Craig. And he misses. Only 2 for 6. The drive by Brooks. And that misses. That would have put him up.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
Here's Durant. Takes it inside. The Grizzlies pull it in. Now Brooks. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Pass to Adams. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. And the Grizzlies lead by 2. You know, Grant, sometimes with certain flagrant fouls, you'll hear people say it was a dirty play, but not a dirty player. But when does it become both?
Well, we all understand, B.A., dirty plays aren't good for the game, but sometimes a flagrant foul will happen. A lot of times, though, you have to factor in a pattern of behavior. I really believe players who have a history of being called for a lot of flagrant fouls plays a big role in how it's perceived.
One of the purest scorers the game has ever seen, Durant continues to somehow get better each year. A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Pass to Morant. Stolen by Booker. Here's Paul. And again, it's the Suns missing. And here's Morant. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Second personal foul.
A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athlete's at the one position. Well, Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
Pass to Craig. From 18 feet away.
Grizzlies ball.
Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball. Memphis leading. Outside Morant. Another shot. And Jackson lays it in.
Well, he seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. We see that pay off.
Here's Booker. Three minutes of action thus far in the second. Great D that time from Bane. So it's the Grizzlies now. They've only given up 2 points this quarter.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Now here's Ayton. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Shot clock at 5. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson. Left side, Morant. Pass to Adams. Here's Morant. He's got 5. Here's Bane. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
Oh, he has the size and can get up quickly. Ayton with the throwback.
And here's Memphis. 4-point game. Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Wow. Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
So just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Second personal foul.
And it didn't take long for Phoenix to match the offer sheet Ayton signed with the Indiana Pacers. Now, there was talk they might let Ayton walk after that fallout during their playoff exit. But Phoenix knew they needed to keep Ayton to remain a contender.
He hits the second from the line.
Man, such a heartbreak last year as the Phoenix Suns had the opportunity to return to the finals, and it just felt like they were destined to get back there. It was their most wins in the season in franchise history, and it just didn't play out that way.
Pass to Morant. Now here's Morant. 7 points in the game. And it's Brooks missing. The Suns trailing. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Adams with the ball. Durant covering. And here's Bane. Outside Morant. He takes it in. Morant with the slam.
The quick feet of Morant. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
Pass to Durant. "40 seconds left in the second period. And the layup is good off the glass. Durant's got 6.
Much stronger player now is KD, and that time powered through the contact.
Here's Brooks. Pass to Morant. Morant drawing the double team. On the wing, Bane. Just 4 to shoot. Off the mark there with a 3. Booker no good. Here's the teardrop. Misses at the rim. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Grizzlies out in front, leading by 5. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow.
Ladies and gentlemen,
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And Phoenix has possession, trailing by 5. Pass to Craig. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Chris Paul came into the league playing unselfish, continues to do so. What a dime.
Back to Morant. Stolen by Ayton. In transition, here they come. And he banks in the layup.
And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Outside Bane. Back to Morant. Pass to Brooks. He got a piece of it. And there's the call on Dillon Brooks. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
They've got a shot at taking back the lead here.
Yes, they do. Could be the opening they've been waiting for.
And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. And stolen by Morant.
And I'll tell you what, I mean, he sees the man's going to kick the ball out. Wow. I mean, that was great anticipation.
Personal foul.
I mean, during his first playoffs, Dillon Brooks proved he was a big game player, pouring in 31 in his playoff debut, an upset win over Utah.
You know, talking about Dillon Brooks, also great in those first ever play-in games, Greg.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, the Grizzlies making the playoffs, winning 2 games. Brooks was outstanding in a win at Golden State, locking down the Warriors on the perimeter.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
Outside Morant. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Morant's got 11 points.
In the paint, Morant stays nimble, and that allows him to make any needed adjustment to his shot.
Here's Durant. Out to the right wing. Out to Craig. The 3. Ja Morant grabs the miss.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Oh, Booker with a block. They recover it.
Steven Adams.
The shot's good. He has 6. And it's Phoenix's ball. 7-point differential. To the inside. Ayton. It's not going to go for him. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Outside for Morant. For 3. The second effort. And there's the play by Adams inside. And now it's a 9-point Memphis lead. Well,
Adams, with that kind of positioning so deep inside, he becomes a force down low.
Outside Craig. Outside Paul. 6 on the shot clock. Will it go? Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on Desmond Bane.
You might as well throw up the points. Booker shot 90% from the free throw line during the regular season.
Already a terrific career for Booker. 3-time All-Star, and then last year he was named to the All-NBA first team. Just a big honor.
Pass to Adams. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. And with Booker, it's not just the scoring. Grant, he does a little bit of everything.
Hey, B.A., I mean, you go back and look at last season. He had career highs in rebounds, steals, blocks. I mean, he's learned how to affect the game, even when his shot isn't falling, which is rare.
Jackson with it. Defended by Craig. Morant with it. Morant drawing the double team. Fires from the line. Hauled in by Paul. Here's Durant. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Third personal foul.
It's going to be on Dillon Brooks.
Well, the great ones can do this. When Durant gains an advantage inside, you know he's going to score or he's going to get fouled.
And Kevin Durant, post-Achilles surgery, no apparent decline, Grant. Last season, the 3rd highest scoring average of his career.
I mean, incredible. Almost 30 points a game. Think about this. 2 of the 4 times he's led the league in scoring, he did it averaging less points per game. And his efficiency, good as ever.
Timeout called. The Suns.
Ladies and gentlemen,
The Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team, and he helps set the tone on both ends.
Trying to make up ground here.
And with plenty of time left, you want to play with urgency, but not desperation.
Craig, good.
Pretty much count on double-digit assists from Chris Paul, one of the best passers in league history.
Boy, the city of Phoenix really embracing Chris Paul as soon as he arrived.
Yeah, I mean, he's in the latter stages of his career now. But you would never know it based on how hard he plays every single night. He just makes everyone on this team so much better.
first personal foul.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for Memphis?
Dillon Brooks.
Yeah, all game long, they had great energy. Leading to ample second chance opportunities, and they converted.
The Suns on offense. Trailing by 10. He gets it in there. Durant's got 9 points.
Not fair of a coach to send out one defender against Kevin Durant, skilled at fighting through whatever challenges the D wants to throw at him.
Brooks outside. Pass to Bane. Baseline try. That one a little long. On the wing, Durant. He's got 9. And they get it back. Goes back up. Grizzlies with the rebound. They've led by as many as 11. Pass to Brooks. Uncovered. That one no good. The Suns go the other way with it. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Booker's shot is good.
He has good size for his position, and Booker mixing it up on the inside.
The drive by Morant. Can't connect from short range. And the Suns pushing it up now. Pass to Booker. Oh, Brooks with the steal. He got it up. No good on the buzzer beater.
Third quarter with the score.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And they've done well in limiting Durant's production, making him uncomfortable and getting him out of rhythm. We'll be right back. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Here's Morant. On the wing, Bane. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's his third foul so far.
First team foul.
Suns on D. 6-point game. Pass to Bane. 6 to shoot. Outside for Brooks. This one for 3. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
Morant with it. Pass to Jackson. Outside Morant. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
Come on, this kid is electric. Morant draws a lot of fouls with the way he plays.
And he can't hit the second. And it's Phoenix's ball. Trailing by 4. Booker can't get it to go.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
To the paint. Here's Adams. The shot, no good. Ooh, excellent D there from Ayton. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Down low. The rebound by Jackson. And so it's Memphis with it. And Morant gets double teamed. From deep. Jackson gets the bucket.
Jaren Jackson Jr.
And the Grizzlies lead by 7.
We've watched Morant get so good at this. Instinctively spots the opening and feeds a really good shooter.
The kick to Durant. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Here's Morant. Nice D from Durant.
Perfect timing to rise up and challenge the shot inside.
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Stolen by Bane. Going all the way to the rack. Here's Morant. Oh, great D that time from Craig.
Just not sure if he ran out of energy at halftime or what, but so far just not himself in the second half.
Phoenix calls timeout.
Yeah, his shot is just not there tonight, guys. And instead of trying to shoot himself out of the slump, maybe he needs to start moving the ball around and creating for his teammates.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Monty Williams was going over with his team. Point blank, he wants better shot selection. He told them, we're settling guys. Come on. We're not being patient out there. We're not working the ball around. That has to change right now.
And Allie, thanks. Phoenix calls timeout.
Coach really needs to get his guys fired up and attacking the glass. They're not putting up much of a fight, and it's led to way too many second chance shots.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Durant inside. The shot off that time. And it's Memphis the other way. They've led by as many as 11. Pass to Jackson. From down in the low post, it goes. Jackson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Finishing through contact. Jackson showing why a 6'11" guy with real shooting ability is so dangerous.
That one doesn't drop. Memphis leading. Outside Morant. Pass to Brooks. Here's Bane. Here's Adams. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Personal foul.
Well, Adams right now looks like a giant out there. 7'4" wingspan, collects that rebound.
Steven Adams. Shooting one.
And Adams no good on that one. Here's Booker. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
Morant drawing the double team. Brooks outside. To the middle. Here's Jackson. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Just showing some tremendous authority controlling the boards. Love it.
Sort of reminding me of a little Ben Wallace action here from his years with the Pistons. He's getting that much of a force rebounding the ball.
Morant drawing the double team. Jackson outside. Five on the clock. To the inside. That one goes in.
The assist.
Adams has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Great effort from Adams there. We know he has that size to take the contact, but determined on that play to get the points. That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Outside Bane. Down low. Brooks. Over to the wing. Morant drawing the double team. Adams inside. Here's Brooks. .59 seconds left in the game. Outside Bane. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. And the shot goes.
And that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Here's Morant. That one falls.
Ja Morant.
And the Grizzlies lead by 9.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
The officials were right on top of that one.
First team foul.
And no good as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second.
Chris Paul.
Still providing incredible production and great leadership. Chris Paul sets the standard for his team.
Pass to Adams. Here's Brooks. Guarded by Durant. Brooks outside. Inside. Craig with a steal. For the finish. And Durant with the big finish.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
And so the Grizzlies take the win. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And B.A., the visiting team is always under some added
I think that first intro was the one. Water. Wet, wet.
Oh my God,
1, 2, 3.
Ronnie.
Yo, 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 yo. Okay. He gon' need a first aid kit, ain't doing the waiting. Free just like the Masons. Giant what I am, attack on Titan. A beast in your reality, something like liking. To your I'm taking a liking. There's a cup of Joan, I talk about biting. Why they mosquito, they always be biting. Striking like lightning, my watch on Ben 10. Like vitamins with the non-rubber army, and then it's the economy, cause it texting up properly. It said I pay with the paper, it said I do origami, it said okay, wipe him nose, we cold, what we follow. The code, I'm an animal, you see silo. Horns on the top of the head, go. We told, just like starvers. Send a ghost, any friend, I'm on bro. None of that picky, I eat my nigga mo. Go, yo, go, yo, go, from Chicago. Go, go, yo, go. Put that on my go, yo, yeah, go, yo. Go, yo, go, put that on my phone. I go crazy, I Steve-O. Keep the Dragon Ball Z, pick it low. Think I'm scared to get Geronimo. Wish it would like Pinocchio knows. We gon' like one of Barney toes. That's just how it goes. All of my opponents get from the head to the flow. Like a rubber band, we show resistance. Set up in flight. Harry Potter or Peter Pan. We gon' sort of something like Daniel-san. Call me senpai. Animated the world, but no. You outdated your phone wrinkly like a hang dry. So what's the hateful? I'm on the try bike, like a skate bike. Golden light retriever, water like a Stevie. From the bottom, like crown on me like City. Liddy like triple drown in the city. I got my floaty daily. Go, yo, yo, go, from Chicago. Go, go, yo, go, put that on. Go, yo, go, yo, go, yo, go, put that on my phone.
Spend it on me. I like when you spend it on me. Oh, spend it. Good time, come and spend it on me. Spend it on me. I like when you spend it on me. Baby, gone and spend on bands. Gone and spend on bands. I like when you spend it on me. Spend it on me. Spend it. Spend it on me. Spend it on me.
As long as they pretty, you know I'ma get it and spend it, babe. I know I've been busy, don't give them no time to know. I hope I ain't too late. Don't do that. Bag, you know me, show me that bag that you wanna go up on a Tuesday. Girl, I want you, hope you ain't tripping about. You know they gon' choose face. Yeah, I love when you got it printed in G's. New Shark boots got them zipped to your knees. Fly out the country and switch up the scene. Tell me, girl, how you can take the car. Know I've been ballin', look like them. Turn them down. Tell them quit calling when you my you a target. Turn your around. Girl, say my name when you spend some time at Chanel. Get your hair done and go paint on your nails. Baccarat candles, change up the smell. Run you through Louis, it ain't going on sale, little mama.
I like when you spend it on me. Spend it on me. I like when you spend it on me. Oh, spend it. Good time, come and spend it on me. Spend it on me. I like when you spend it on me. Baby, gone and spend on bands. Gone and spend on bands. I like when you spend it on me. Spend it on me. Spend it. Spend it on me. Spend it on me.
Hey, girl, I don't mind, it's money to blow. You were the winner, you already know. I let you ball, I give it and go. Soon as you call, I'm giving you more. Cause you kept it solid, I'm just being honest. I owe you the world with a bow. I'm not the type to be tricking on nobody, you know. But you though, you're my yeah, you're the homie. It ain't one thing that you owe me. We gon' bust down for the AP. We gon' plain Jane for the rollie. Get you a teacup, put it when you're lonely. When you're lonely, when you're lonely. If you like when I spend it, show me. Come show me.
Oh, spend it. I like when you spend it on me. spend it on me. I like when you spend it on me. Oh, spend it. Good time, come and spend it on me. Spend it on me. I like when you spend it on me. Baby, gone and spend on bands. Gone and spend on bands. I like when you spend it on me. Spend it on me. Spend it. Spend it on me. Spend it on me.
Yeah, ain't no debating it, ain't no complaining or faking it. I'm on one. Don't make me spin on all you. Through my music, is you stupid? Don't make them have to call come use it. I got a lot of power and I love to abuse it. You lying through your teeth like your words a toothpick. Tupac rolling in his grave. Me and you ain't the same. I'm on a whole nother page. Like the came, I'm in a whole nother lane. I'm going off the brain. This think he fly, I'm off the plane. I look at his like, oh, what a shame. Make him, hey, let him. Do you hear what I'm saying? Better stay out my way, better stay out my range. And I don't mean the truck, boy. They coming with the they playing with the noise. Eeny, meeny, meeny, miny, mo. I catch a hating by his toe. Make him tic tac like he tap dancing at a show. Get him on the weekend, that's the X and the O. That be talking no two. They running around, they only ducked up goose. They riding the wave, I'm about to cruise ship. They say they won't beef until you take them to Roof Chris. Can I get a prime cut bone in a little water? Cause I'm hoarse. These posh. More beef, more beef, more beef. Walk down in your streets, your streets, your streets. Catch around northwest, southeast, northeast. On God, on my mama, on my daughter, on me. Get in my way, on my range, get the whole.
Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining. Joining us, it's the NBA. On 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, with David Aldridge roaming the sideline. It's Western Conference NBA action, the Memphis Grizzlies here at home. And the Grizzlies start out with the ball. Right side, Jackson. Inside, Bane. Back to Adams. Pass to Jackson. 4 on the clock. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And on the floor tonight, a collection of some of the league's brightest young players.
And make no mistake about it, these guys are a work in progress, but the talent is undeniable. Can't wait to see who becomes the alpha dog in this group.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. We've seen the Suns get back to being one of the league's elite passing teams, RJ.
That was the trademark of the Steve Nash era. And look, they've returned to a brand of team-first basketball. It's allowed them to join the ranks of some of the top teams in this league.
And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
And never say never, but we might never see another player who combines the length and guard skills of Kevin Durant. He's a player who completely breaks the mold.
And when you think about Durant's singularity as a player, Steve Kerr said he's more gifted than Michael Jordan. Greg, what do you think of that?
Well, Steve's had a first-hand view coaching KD and playing alongside Jordan. He didn't say greater, but more gifted. I think it's a conversation.
Durant drawing the double team. Good ball movement here by the Suns. And it's Ayton missing. And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. Pass to Adams. Good, and the nice assist from Morant.
What a pass from Morant. He does a terrific job staying alert, seeking out the right opportunities to get his teammates involved.
Here's Ayton. And the rejection by Jackson.
Suns ball.
And so just over a minute and a half played. Pass to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Well, Devin Booker has really developed his pick-and-roll game. And let me tell you this, playing with CP3, that will help.
Now here's Brooks. Outside, Payne. Shot clock at 6. Here's Adams. And he banks in the lane. Adams has got his second bucket of the game to go.
And how about the power by Adams on that finish? Just brushes off the contact.
Booker outside. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Morant outside. On the wing, Payne. For Booker. That one rolling around and rims out.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That'll be his second foul of the game. On defense, Memphis. Right wing. A wide open look here for Craig. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Totally unselfish play there from Ayton. Sends the ball to someone with a wide open look.
Outside, Payne. Outside for Jackson. Shoots over KD. Jackson misses. And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Suns. Booker outside. And Craig has it in the corner. And the rejection by Jackson. Shot clock at 5. 3-pointer. And Desmond Bane pulls it down.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Now here's Morant. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Fires from the corner. Out to Brooks. And they'll get another chance. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
This is what you love seeing. Jackson Jr. using that size advantage on the offensive glass.
Phoenix calls timeout. Well, great with this Memphis Grizzlies team. You like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late. .153 left in the first quarter. Pass to Ayton. Outside for Durant. And so they choose to intentionally foul. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
On your feet, fans, here they come.
Booker outside.
Give them a round of applause, everyone.
Just 5 to shoot. Back to Craig. Can't hit that one. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. It's Morant in the corner. Pass to Bane. Jackson down low. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. The Suns leading. Craig with it. KD on the wing. Phoenix, no good that time either. There's 47 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Memphis moving it around. On the wing, Jackson. It's hauled in by the Suns.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Here's Morant. Off with the layup.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
Here's KD. Off target at the rim.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
That's the end of the first. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
Sometimes you just need a change of pace. The bench delivered that.
Back to Paul. To the inside. Lays it up off the glass.
Assisted by
Paul's got the lead up to 3 now for the Suns.
Even in the later stages of his career, Paul's handles remain incredible. He's got that thing on a string. What a move.
Now here's Jackson. Back to Brooks. Outside for Jackson. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Dylan Brooks, and that's good. Brooks has got the game tied up here for the Grizzlies. You know, Greg, we know to win at the highest level, you need your star players to show up in the big games. With that in mind, what's the key?
You know, it's their will and their ability to fight. If you look at the great ones, even when things haven't gone their way, they continue to scratch and claw and do everything in their power to try and get the W.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
At the line for advice. David, thanks. And Adams, no good on that one.
Well, if you polled players on who they think the strongest guy in the league, I'm pretty sure Steven Adams would be a top pick. Guy's just ridiculous. He's just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Now, here's Bane. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Pass to Brooks. Lets the three fly. They grab their own miss. Phoenix leading by 4. Here's Booker. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Booker's got 5 points in the quarter.
Give some love to KD there, making the unselfish play.
And for Adams, his strength makes him difficult, Richard, to deal with.
Oh, yeah, it's the absolute worst. He sets some of the hardest screens in the league, and he's been one of, if not the best offensive rebounders for over the last decade. Look, it takes multiple people to box out that large human.
Now, here's Durant. They lead by 6, their biggest margin.
And that's tough right there. Love when Durant goes up with purpose and finishes over contact.
And they double up Morant. On the wing, Bane. Will it go? And it's good on the way up. Bane's got his first bucket in this one.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Three-pointer, Brooks. Rebound by the Suns.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
Here's KD. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Part of what makes KD an all-timer, we have never seen someone his size with that type of handle.
Taking 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
One thing you have to admire about the Grizzlies is their high level of effort. These guys play with such determination on every single play.
Even their superstars like Morant.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Now here's Adams. He has 6. Pass to Morant. That shot off. And Phoenix will come the other way.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
The effort level of the Grizzlies, RJ, can be an equalizer against some teams.
Yes, the talent and experience can only take you so far. But Memphis, these boys will outwork you. And in some ways, it's not fair because their energy at times just seems unmatchable.
Phoenix foul. Chris Paul.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And the toughness of Brooks on display, not fearing contact when he's looking to score inside.
And KD's got the ball here for the Phoenix Suns. 6-point game. And Greg has it in the corner. Phoenix no good that time either. 1:31 left in the first half. Outside, Bane. Out to Morant. Back to Bane.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Suns.
2 shots.
Amazing that Bane fell to the last pick in the first round in 2020. You look at his size, the strength, the range on his jump shot. When shooting's a premium, he should have been drafted earlier.
Now here's Booker. He's got 5. From outside the arc, Craig can't get it to go.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game.
At the line for Memphis.
First one falls for him. And Bane drops them both. Phoenix leading by 3. .51 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Craig, good.
Sharp find by Paul, one of the best passers of all time.
Morant outside. And they double up Morant. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Suns.
There's one for the low light. Wow. I'm not sure who messed up the pass, but look, somebody did.
It's Durant on the wing. Over to the left wing. Here's Craig. The three-pointer, no good.
And you can tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
Did a great job closing the gap, making the shooter feel uncomfortable.
Over in the corner, Paul. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
A clever play by Paul. He makes sure to get some contact and draw the foul.
Chris Paul.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
That's the end of the first half.
Normally he's... And so it's Phoenix with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Looking good at this point, but wanting more. Back to the action in just a minute. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Booker looking around. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Booker's got the lead up to 8 now for the Suns.
Calls the play and Booker executes to perfection.
And the rejection by Ayton. Here is Durant. Pass to Craig. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Brooks outside. Now Jackson. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Phoenix leading by 8. Outside, KD. Over in the corner, Paul. Shot clock reset for Phoenix. Booker outside. 6 on the shot clock. Trying to find Brooks, who's got it now. Adams outside. Pass to Jackson. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. Now, Greg, a disappointing ending to the playoffs last season, certainly for the Phoenix Suns.
Well, came in the top seed in their conference only to make a second-round exit after a grueling Game 7. So this season might be revenge time for this group.
And that one is good.
When you come out to an NBA game, that's what you want to see. Devin Booker putting on a show.
Pass to Bane. Morant with it. Misses, and the dry spell continues.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
This is why he's out there. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
The Grizzlies trail by 10. They get it again. Jackson misses. Timeout call, the Suns.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
Suns leading by 10.
Put your hands together for Grizzlies March Youth Dance Team.
Booker outside. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Desmond Bane.
First team foul.
When Devin Booker steps on the court, you almost expect 30 or 40-point nights. Booker is that talented.
And looking back to Devin Booker in that 2015 draft, this guy went 13th overall.
What a steal. Plus, Book was the fourth guy taken from his own college. I think that put a giant chip on his shoulder, fueled Devin to the all-star he is today.
And the second free throw, good. Richard, you grew up in Arizona. What do you think of the Suns right now and what they've done the last 2 seasons?
Oh, how much time do you got? All my friends back home are just loving it. Chris Paul, he has helped change the culture with Monty Williams. Great job by the front office. They have put in so much young talent, and they have coached them up. They are a complete team. And like I said, how much time you got? We could do this all day.
We could indeed. Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
Young big men, though, often struggle to find consistency. But you look at Ayton's first 4 seasons, the numbers are almost identical year to year.
Here's Morant. No points in the game yet for him. Outside, Bane. The Grizzlies with another miss. And for Ayton, the numbers are impressive indeed, averaging a double-double every season.
And he's got all the tools. Next steps, making more plays for others, and they've been working on his shooting range to open up the lane a bit more.
Here's Morant. And oh, what a play. He just calms the block.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. For his position, DeAndre Ayton is exceptionally well-equipped.
Yeah, are you talking about those long arms, that 7'6" wingspan? Yeah, those will help you knock away a few shots or pluck down a few rebounds out of the air. That is no question.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Now here's Morant. And they double up Morant. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Adams. Jackson trying to break free. Adams' shot is off. Suns on offense. They picked up 11 straight. Shots good by Durant. Durant's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
Back to Morant. On the wing, Bane. He's got 5. And since coming into the league, Desmond Bane, Richard, has quickly established himself as a knockdown three-point shooter.
Yeah, his accuracy and efficiency from out there is incredible. The spacing he provides is why he's a key part of this team.
One word you always hear the Grizzly players mention is chemistry.
Yeah, you can't fake chemistry. And it's true. When you ask these guys what makes their team special, they point out what a tight-knit group they are. Some people might not think chemistry is a big deal, but it is huge when it comes to this league.
And one thing is, if you look on paper, it could feel like there's chemistry. But as you know, sometimes it doesn't translate to the real world.
No, it does not translate. And then after that, if you don't have chemistry, you better have professionals.
Now here's Durant. Following the missed shot by Jaren Jackson. Pass to Craig. Now here's Durant. Good on the trip. Full.
3 points.
Durant's got 9 points here in the second half.
Well, Durant must be making the defense sweat a little bit right now. Whenever he gets into a rhythm, he gets aggressive.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Craig, a high riser, no doubt about it. Here's Durant. And then Durant with the jam.
How many guys his size can pull up off the dribble and move like that? Durant is the real unicorn.
And stolen by Ayton. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for Phoenix. He comes away with 11 points.
The Suns, 42.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Morant with it. Outside, Bane. To the middle. Here's Jackson. Jackson is doubled. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
The call on the floor is a jump ball.
And here are the Suns now. Suns leading by 20. Outside, KD. Pass to Craig. He can't get that one. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Brooks right side. Jackson trying to break free. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen. Back to Craig. Booker left side.
Now we know that Booker can score with the best of them, and he's also very skilled at drawing fouls.
First team foul.
Free throw, good, Booker.
Shooting for Phoenix, Devin Booker.
Both free throws good from Booker.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
Off his leg, and they're saying he kicked the ball. Grizzlies on defense. Now Booker, Ayton, 5 on the clock. Phoenix needs to get off a shot, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on Jaren Jackson. In just 4 seasons, Phoenix, Greg, went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
From deep, Brooks. It's hauled in by the Suns.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Suns lead by 22. Now here's Paul. Pass to Craig. Ja Morant grabs the rebound. And they double up Morant. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Ja Morant impressed as a rookie, but in 2022, he really started blowing the roof off.
He's been doing some tremendous things. And how about a 52-point game in February that year? Only 12 of those points came from threes. That's a lot of buckets.
And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Down low. Here's Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
We talk about Jackson's elite shooting for a big, but this is the other thing that he can do when his mindset is to attack.
Booker outside. Paul surveying the floor. Pass to Craig. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
Chris Paul.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Jackson from long range.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
He is totally in the zone, showing his
pass to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Nice pass. Such a unique talent on both ends. That time Booker showing us his vision.
And they double up Morant. Here's Bane. Got it. Good job in the low post. And that's now 9 points for Desmond Bane.
Well, if they're doubling you, then you know someone is open to shoot. So smart move passing it out.
The tray gets the three-pointer to fall.
Continuing to get better at facilitating Booker with a dime.
To the paint. Here's Adams. Some solid defense from Ayton. So it's Phoenix now. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points.
Kevin Durant.
And then Durant with the jam.
Durant too quick off the drive. Easy dunk for KD.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Suns.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, but an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And a great team effort tonight, helped in large part with contributions, and the nice night it ended up being for DeAndre Ayton.
The work he put in on the glass helped shape this game, never taking a play off and closing out a number of possessions. Well, guys, look, the Phoenix Suns ended the regular season on a high note last year. They finished first in the Western Conference, a feat they hadn't accomplished in a bit of time.
Morant left side. Payne for three. And they get it back. And they double up Morant. Outside, Bane. Clock at 4. Second shot opportunity. .58 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And they double up Paul. Out to the right wing. Suns moving the ball around. Durant down low. Here's Ayton. It counts. And the foul. Brooks. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. Free throw drops for Ayton.
And you just have to be enticed by the skill set of Ayton. A 7'1" behemoth who plays with a lot of physicality and skill on both ends.
Pass to Jackson. Can they get it? And it's good on the way in.
This is where you want Jackson Jr. going to town. He's got a nice soft touch around the rim.
And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
Booker outside. Now Kevin Durant. Just 5 on the clock. Stolen by Jackson. And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in.